Okay, so the first knot I want to do is the clinch knot. So what we're going to do is thread your hook, put your finger on top of the eye, spin around your main line. Now on normal fishing line I would do like 6 to 7. Because of the thickness of this I'm only going to do 3 or 4, and that's going to be per knot. So we'll spin that around, take your tag end and put it where your finger is here, and then wet your line if need be, and then pull tight. That may be the simplest knot in fishing. Now sometimes these knots will slip, so I'll leave a little bit more of a tag end on there to prevent that slip. The second knot is a variation of the clinch knot. It is the improved clinch knot. So we're going to start again by threading the hook, holding your finger there, spin your line around your 5 to 6, maybe 7 times, again only doing 3. So we'll take the tag end and put it through this loop here. Now when you do that, you come up with this loop. So if you take your tag end where you would originally tie the knot and put it back through the new loop and then pull tight, then you have a stronger knot than just your regular clinch knot. The next knot is the Palomar knot. It's a little bit more complex. So we'll thread your hook and then take it and bring it back through your eyelet. Don't mind my dog running around in the background. So I like to give myself a lot more of a tag end than what I normally need, just to make sure that I have enough here. So once you run it back through, it should look like this. Then just make a simple overhand knot and take the loop that comes out of here and run that around your hook or your bait, and then pull tight. So the next one I use with leader lines. So one end of this is going to go to your main line. I believe it's the knotless Snell knot. So if you take one end and push it through the front of your eye and bring that line to the corner of the hook, and take the rest of the line and wrap it around the shank of the hook 4 or 5 times, and take the other end and bring it through the back side of the eye and pull tight, and there you have it. So then you would tie this end onto an eyelet or your main line. Next is the regular Snell knot. So we're going to go right through the front, make a loop, and take this line, your tag end, and loop this around through this hole here and around the hook. So we'll do that a few times. Like I said, with bigger line, it's going to be different. Try and get some extra in there. Wrap it a couple times. So there you go. Wrapped it 3 times. Then I'll take this loop and pull it over and hold on to my tag end. So I've looped this line over my hook, and then we'll pull that tight. And it's not a very good looking knot with this big line, but that is your knot. Alright, and finally we're going to do the Arbor Knot. This is how I attached my line to all my reels, and I took my reel off of my light rod to show you. So take your line, the end of it, make an overhand knot. So that's just making a simple loop, putting that little tag end through and pulling tight. So you want this on one end. So we're going to take this and wrap it around your reel, and then take this end that you just tied and go under your line. Make a loop. And once you've made that loop, then you'll take this end and go under again, just through one. So then you have this. You essentially just tied another overhand knot on the bottom line. So then if you pull that tight to bring those lines together, then you can pull that tight, and what that does is brings your overhand knots together. So then if you just cinch it tight a little bit, then it won't slip, and you go ahead and spool your reel.